Hey, what's up? It's Madeline Paquette. I am a certified sommelier and co-founder of WineFolly.com, where we learn by drinking. Episode 4, Decoding a Wine Label. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the choices in a wine aisle? You are not alone. Each year, the TTB approves over 100,000 wines into the US market. That's over 100,000 new wines and new vintages
each and every single year.
Talk about a memorization game
from hell.
Don't play that game. Instead, here is a very useful method for reading any wine label. Nearly all wines in the world are labeled in one of 3 ways: by variety, by region, or by a made-up fantasy name. Okay, so wines labeled by variety are labeled after the base grape used in the wine. Think Merlot, Pinot Noir, or even Ayurvedico. Of course, every single country has a unique snowflake rule for the minimum amount allowed, and no one can agree. The US says, 75% is enough. Australia says, nah, screw that, we want at least 80%. And then you've got places like the state of Oregon who refuse to follow anybody else's rules and require that Oregon Pinot Noir have at least 90% Pinot Noir grapes. Oh, Oregon, my home state. I love you, I hate you, I don't know what to do with you. Anyway, some wines are labeled by region. Think Bordeaux, Chianti, Rioja. This labeling system hails back to a time when we really didn't know what was kind of growing in our vineyards, so we made wine and then labeled them after the place they were from. You'll find this system most commonly used in the Old World, places like France, Italy, Spain, and Portugal. Many of these are unique blends that have actually gone on to become the most popular wine blends in the world. The Bordeaux blend, the Côte de Rhône blend. Cool, right? Finally, some wines use a made-up, fantastical name. These wines are essentially the unique creations of the winery. Some are a special proprietary blend of grapes, and others are named after the plot or vineyard where the grapes came from. This system really came about when the other 2 systems, variety or region, didn't really work in describing what that wine was. In my experience, these wines are either really special and super delicious, or really cheap and questionable. Okay, now is our chance to test our knowledge. Wine number 1. All right, you see the producer right here? There's the region where it's from, and boom, Malbec. It's named after a grape. Wine number 2. This one's maybe a little busy on the label, but you'll get the hang of it. There's the producer on the bottom, and boom, big across the top, Pouilly Fumé. That's the name of a region. Last bottle. There's the producer up top, Byron Blatty. This is the region where it came from, and bam, looks like they chose a made-up name. Yep, turns out it's a proprietary blend
of 75% Syrah and 25% Tannat.
So, next time you pick up a bottle, figure out how it was labeled, and you'll have a much better clue on what's inside. If you love wine and want to know more about it, do yourself a huge favor. Go to WineFolly.com right now and subscribe to the free newsletter. There's never been a better time than now to get into wine. Thanks so much, and see you again next week.